If you'd like to see more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMtrading. Today's April 1st, 2020, and today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the major economic events of the day, just one event coming out of the United States at 1:15 South African time. Now, this is an ISM manufacturing PMI number coming out. Now, later in the week, we'll have jobless claim numbers coming out and the coveted NFP number coming out on Friday. Those are two major numbers, and everybody's going to be anticipating what's going to be. Now, looking at the currency, we watch the US dollar slide versus the major pairs. We're going to take a look at that. The Dow Jones on a downwards momentum after sobering news from New York, after hitting more than 1,000 people, unfortunately, who passed away yesterday because of this virus. Now, looking at the commodities, gold tapers off while oil inches lower. And lastly, looking at the stocks, it's a mixed bag. Now, again, I want to emphasize this. Anybody who's being affected by this, my heart goes out to you. Please stay safe and stay healthy through this pandemic. And we will, as the human race has always been able to galvanize and overcome such adversities in their lifetime. So I hope this goes by very quickly for everyone. But let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're taking a look here at the Euro USD. You can see this nice nosedive getting below this 110-ish level. We're looking at a 4-hour chart, of course, and this is really a retracement. So, it could be that it's developing a downwards momentum. At any point, if it does bounce, I'd look to actually short it. Now, looking at some of the other currencies, let's take a look at the GBP USD, not selling off as sharply. Okay, so it's much more effective of the euro right now. Now, jumping in commodities, I'm going to take a look first at gold as it's just tapering off here below the 1600-ish level. Okay, this could be a beginning of a momentum on the downside, but I don't want to celebrate it too soon, as this is just really trading between these two ranges. Okay, we are on the, let's look at a daily chart. Now, on the top range 1625, the lower range around this 1579. So not really for sure if this is setting up a downwards momentum. Now, looking at oil, this looks very, very depressing. Okay, it's trading on its lows, and it does look like it wants to break even lower on $20 a barrel. Okay, now if this breaks $20, that means we're going into 15, maybe even to the low 10s, okay? Very sombering thought, but this could actually happen as we continue trading this throughout the week. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, we hit this resistance yesterday, okay? I wish I took advantage of this as much as we could have, all right? Hitting this 2,250 around that retracement, okay? This resistance level. Now, this blue line represents a Fibonacci retracement. I'll show it to you in just a second, but you could see how closely that actually mimicked it. Now we're at the bottom of this range already, okay? So it looks like the move has already been happening. Okay, however, if it does break this area, we still have another 1,000 points that we could retrace to within this Fibonacci retracements. But let's take a look at this Fibonacci retracement just to give us a perspective of it. That's a 4-hour chart. Let's look at a daily chart. That's a little bit clearer. Okay, so with that said, okay, this Fibonacci retracement has actually really been on target, okay, both for this 18,000 low and this bounce at 22,500-ish level or 300-ish level that we hit yesterday, and then, really failing that further. As we've, failed further bounce, it means that we're going to go lower. Now, does that mean we're going to go to 15,000 on the Dow Jones? Not necessarily, okay? This could be just factored in, or this could be just something that may actually fruitate as this continues later in the week. Now, looking at the stocks, we still got a mixed bag. If we look at Amazon, it was relatively up yesterday, 1943. If we look at Microsoft, also not down by much. Okay, so the impetus of this selling off is more the old school kind of stocks. The ExxonMobil, okay, which is the largest producer and the largest gas stations in the United States, okay, which is one of the largest companies, and also the banks being beaten up tremendously. Okay, we're looking at JP Morgan trading at $90 a share. Now, this is obviously going to continue to slide here, okay, as the markets are still digesting this news. Now, at a certain point, we're going to hit a bottom. Where that bottom is going to be, I think we're still too early to say. But I do believe if we jump back to the Dow Jones, I do believe we'll test this 18,000 once more. Okay, not necessarily this week, but as we progress into next week and the following week, I think unfortunately, unless there's going to be a miracle, and the law of motion states that things will continue in the direction that they're going until something else happens. So I'm hoping that something else happens, but if not, then it's an ominous look as to the market, so which direction it's going to go. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish everybody a great trading day, and obviously, and most importantly, stay healthy and safe. God bless you all. Thank you.